I want to have you readdress it for those who weren't there, is you talk about wellness and well-being, even in the opening of your show, you have fitness, wellness, well-being. Um, so there must be a difference between those two words if you've used both of those words back to back. Can I have you just kind of dig into that a little bit and share with us your thoughts on it?
Yeah, this is always a fun one to unpack for us, isn't it?
For
I think it's pretty reasonable for people to understand that fitness is probably something to do with your body. It's probably something to do with like exercise and nutrition. But I think of that fitness space as being structured. It's towards some kind of end, right? Like I'm gonna make fitness is the phrase that I always say when I'm gonna go work out. Whereas wellness is not only a bit more expansive, right? It's about my lifestyle, vitality. It's also a bit about process, being in the process of my wellness. How am I caring for not only my physical self, but my mental wellness, my spiritual wellness, depending on your scope? So there's all of these different aspects of that wellness pie. And I appreciate the NASM phrase, the betterment of life, right? It's a process that I'm engaged in to make my life more better, hopefully better than fine. And then well-being is even bigger than that. And typically, I lean into Martin Seligman, who's considered to be the founder of positive psychology. He was the first one to go out there and go, yes, it's not just about the negative. We really need to focus on what builds the good stuff in our lives. So he would define it as PERMA, positive emotion, engagement, relationships, meaning, accomplishments. And then fortunately, they've bothered to recognize that we have bodies and they've added vitality to that. So PERMA V. But well-being is so much bigger, right? We can have communal well-being. We can have, I believe well-being should be a human right, that if we have sufficiently advanced technology and awareness, that why wouldn't we extend it to everyone, these knowings, these learnings that we have around human well-being? And so there is overlap in all of these Venn diagrams. But one of the things I like to highlight is fitness and wellness can be in tandem, but they're not always the same thing. So you can have fitness goals that are of detriment to your wellness. Anybody who's ever cut weight for a fight or been in their last stage of prep for a bodybuilding competition, your wellness can struggle in your achievement of your fitness goal. And I think it's important for fitness professionals to understand that that prioritization equation ultimately being something that they want to take into account for their client, and to get clear about what is it we're actually on about. Because if you're focusing on just fitness at the cost, you're eventually going to have diminishing returns because wellness suffers. And that being in our conversation and our equation about what it is we're actually trying to do for ourselves and for our clients.